fucking get me. Listen.
My time's absolutely spent. I think I'm gonna give my eyes up for light. I use my sockets to source instead. And with an icy cold stare, I hide boys in your bed. My please have this invitation, so I can say you away. Cause there's a 1 in 40,000 chance that asteroid above us will collide with the Earth in less than 20 years. Roll up for the knees up, bitch.
In 2003, Rory joined a three-piece called Hybrid, which was me, Chris and Rob. And that's when I moved off guitar and onto electronics and developed our sound from there, really.
Well, Routen's uncle had a fleet of fishing boats called like Shikari 1, Shikari 2, Shikari 3. And there was a storm and like literally all of them got like dashed against the rocks. So we just decided to take the name on. It was around the time we were looking for a new band name as well, so we just decided to take the name on and carry the flag, take the curse.
For the fishermen.
Yeah, for the fishing industry. Emo. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, the way the third album's going, I think the first album we got all sorts of like trance rock and stuff like that. The second album we sort of lost them, and so the third album I think we're going to be unclassifiable.
The first time we came to America, we were doing like our own headline shows, and so the crowd responses were like, well, in fact, the first time we came to America, we in a very English fashion, we booked like a really easy tour with a big bus, and we lost like all our money, like because we thought that's just how you tour, but then we realised that. Over in America you have to be a bit more kind of hard-nosed to kind of like, it's a bit more grueling over here. But yeah, the crowd response at first, because they were like our own shows, was like I think a lot more kind of passionate and a lot more kind of like how it is back in the UK. Sort of not many people, but really passionate like how it was back in the UK like 5 years ago or something. But yeah, the last few tours have been like support tours, so it's been like a whole different ball game really. Can't really compare.
Well, I guess after the sort of quick success of the first album, I mean we'd already been fairly sort of socially aware, but when we sort of realised that, you know, kids are actually listening to what we say here, I guess with the second album we felt a bit more
Responsibility.
why do I always forget that word? Every interview I forget that word. We felt a bit more like responsibility to like really say something, because the vast majority of mainstream music and even underground music isn't really that interesting on a lyrical front, so we really wanted to sort of get the balance back up and really get kids into things that they should be speaking about rather than
Big Brother or something.
yeah, whatever.
Okay. Tell me about your shirt.
Yeah, this is a shirt from my sort of fair trade clothes company that I'm starting hopefully this summer, and it's all going to be sort of like positive messages, and yeah, you can pick it up from stepuphq.com very soon. We won't start sort of properly writing the album and recording it probably until after summer this year, but we're going to bring a track out hopefully like July, a new one that we're going to record when we get back from this tour, But yeah, it's just branching out again, really. Hard to describe.
We're going to be like doing it with a drum and bass artist called Noisier, which are like we're big fans of and stuff. They're quite like really up there with like the level of production. So we're quite really excited about that. That should have like a totally different sound than my previous stuff.
It's gonna be heavy.
Instead of staring at your Stella desperately for inspiration, belt up and quiver at your indignation. I ain't saying anything that could be construed as an apology. There's another case study for anthropology. I